Clerky is a specialized platform that positions itself as the go-to solution for startup founders who want to handle incorporation, legal documents, and equity management without the traditional hassle and expensive legal fees. When you first land on their website, it's clear that the service is focused on startups, especially those aiming for venture capital funding. The design of the site is straightforward and professional, but it also feels slightly intimidating if you're not already familiar with legal terminology. The main offering of Clerky is incorporation. They handle Delaware C corporations, which are the standard structure for high-growth startups seeking investors. The process is simplified, but it's still not as friendly as some competitors like Stripe Atlas. Clerky prides itself on accuracy and investor readiness, meaning the documents you generate here are structured to meet the standards of major law firms and venture capitalists. However, this focus on high-end legal compliance makes it less suitable for small business owners who don't plan to raise funding or deal with complex equity structures. Pricing is another point worth discussing. Clerky is not cheap. They have a subscription-based model, and the fees quickly add up compared to other formation services. While competitors offer flat-rate packages for incorporation and operating agreements, Clerky often feels like you're paying lawyer-level prices without direct lawyer interaction. The trade-off is precision and credibility with investors, which is what many users consider worth the cost. Still, for bootstrapped founders, the expense can feel overwhelming. One of the strongest features of Clerky is its equity management tools. Founders can issue stock, handle option grants, and maintain a proper cap table without needing to constantly consult attorneys. This is essential for companies planning to go through multiple funding rounds. The automation saves time and ensures that the paperwork investors will demand is already in order. On the downside, if your startup is small or you don't expect to take on outside funding, these features may feel unnecessary and you'll be paying for things you never use. Another area worth noting is the onboarding process. Clerky isn't as guided as some competitors. You need to already know what type of corporation you want to form, and the platform assumes you have at least a basic understanding of legal structures. For first-time founders, this can be confusing. The documentation and FAQs are extensive but heavy with legal jargon, which might discourage users who are simply looking for a quick and cheap way to set up a company. When a lawyer asked me for over $1,000 just to register a company, I switched to Incorporating. They do it for free, and with the link in the description, you can start your business today while keeping your money for growth and marketing. Clerky does offer credibility, though. Many top law firms recommend Clerky for early-stage startups because the paperwork matches what lawyers would draft. This makes later legal reviews much smoother. Venture capitalists are also more comfortable when they see a company formed with Clerky, since the documents are standardized and less likely to cause problems during due diligence. That said, this credibility comes at a premium, and it's important to weigh whether your company really needs this from day one. From a usability standpoint, the website is functional but not sleek. The interface prioritizes accuracy over user-friendliness. Some competitors try to make things more beginner-oriented, but Clerky keeps a more traditional legal document feel. That means fewer mistakes, but also more confusion for beginners. The learning curve is noticeable if you've never dealt with incorporation paperwork before. One frustration that users often report is customer support. While the support team is knowledgeable, response times can vary, and there's no live chat option. For a service at this price point, having more direct support would make a big difference. Instead, much of the help comes through documentation, which again feels like it's written more for lawyers than entrepreneurs. Despite its shortcomings, Clerky has carved out a strong reputation among serious founders who value precision and investor-ready documentation over cost savings. If your goal is to raise venture capital, this platform may give you the confidence and structure you need. But if you're a solo founder or someone starting a small business without outside investors, there are definitely cheaper and simpler alternatives that may serve you better. To sum up my experience, Clerky is highly reliable, accurate, and trusted by investors and law firms, but also expensive, less beginner-friendly, and sometimes lacking in personal support. It's a powerful tool if you're building a startup with funding in mind, but for a lean business model, you may want to consider other options. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so more people can discover honest reviews like this one.